Hola, ¿cómo está, listeners?
She's back from Mexico and speaking the language.
Welcome back to the Midwest Buzz. I don't know that part in Spanish. I would have been impressive if I would have picked up that much.
I would have been like...
At my all-inclusive in Mexico.
Yeah, where everyone speaks English.
I know. That's what, like, Cole said something about, like, oh, I can't wait to, like, be back where it's my language. And I'm like, when did you once have a language barrier in the all-inclusive resort we stayed at? Like, none. So I was just laughing because I feel like they all speak very good English. Mm-hmm. Or at least, like, you can understand it.
Yeah.
I was like, there was like this entertainment lady and we were doing a guacamole making class. And I would never, like, if I was going to approach a female I didn't know, I'd be like, if they were older, or like, I'd be like, oh, excuse me, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Like, and she'd be like, lady, you need more avocado. Like, and I'd be like, lady. I just thought it was funny.
Think about, like, when we learn a different language, like, how many things do we say where it kind of comes off like that, probably.
I know. I actually have something really funny I could say. So, one of our friends, him and his wife and her family all went to Guatemala on a missions trip. Like, I think she was, like, she was, like, 3 months pregnant at the time. Okay. And he had been trying to learn some Spanish because obviously that's what they speak there. Mm-hmm. And so he had learned, like, that pregnant was calahente, I think. And so he was telling everyone when they would meet new people that his wife was very calahente. And one of the, like, last places they went, they were in this, like, I think it was like an orphanage or something, and they were all just introducing themselves to the kids, and he was introducing him and his wife, and very calahente, and they were like, like, everyone's like, stop saying that. Turns out, like, in that dialect, calahente doesn't mean pregnant, it means horny. So he'd been telling, like, everyone that his wife was very horny.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Good story. This is why I don't even try to speak the language most time. Like, I'll say, like, gracias, hola, and that's about it.
Say de nada.
Yeah. Baño is bathroom. But that's about it. Yeah. Not going to try to learn the language, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now, if we were living over there, that'd be a different thing.
Well, yeah.
Learn the language where you're living.
Fair. Or if I was, like, even, like, I don't know. I do try to learn little things. Like, when I've been, like, in Italy. Like,
yeah, that's the only time I've tried to learn language.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I suppose I tried to learn a little Haitian French whenever I went over to Haiti, but not much. Just like you said, like,
yeah,
the basics.
pick up a few basics, but
yes.
Anyway, yeah, the wedding went good. Cole and I got so sunburned because on the first day, I was like, oh, it's UV7, it's not that bad. And we fell asleep on the beach for like 2 hours.
In the sun?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And so if you are watching on YouTube and you see little flakes just falling from my face, it's because I'm peeling so bad.
Wow.
I haven't peeled in, like, years.
Considering
I never
you guys
wear
were
sunscreen.
asleep for 2 hours on the beach unshaded, it's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, I never wear sunscreen. I rarely burn. Like,
yeah, same.
And I'm like, what is happening?
Usually
but then
my
I remembered
nose gets a rough burn. It's so big and out there. It just
the Mexican sun.
Yeah, Adam and I both got burnt on our honeymoon from the Mexico sun, so it's just different.
Yeah, it hits a little harder than the Midwest sun does. Yes. But yeah, it was fun. The bride and groom were so sweet. Our flights were a little wild getting there. We, like, had so many delays, but ultimately we made it there. Shot the wedding. Cole did a good job.
Nice.
I was going through all the photos today. He
took
some good ones.
You're gonna be my second shooter, so I don't have to pay anyone.
Yeah, he. I don't think he will be volunteering for any stateside weddings. No. He did good, but I think he just kind of did it because he loves me, not because it's something he would enjoy doing.
Well, because it was in Mexico.
Yeah. So.
That's nice, though.
Yes. Next destination wedding I will probably just take a second shooter with.
Oh.
I think he's had his quota.
He's like, I don't even want to travel.
He enjoys traveling, but I just think like the fact that it was like work stuff, he was just like, I'm good. Like, and it's fine. I get it.
Yeah, totally. I did not have nearly as exciting of a weekend. I mean, we just hung out at home, really.
Made some sourdough?
Yeah, made some sourdough. I made some chili that turned out really good.
Ooh.
I've actually been having some good luck with different recipes that I've just been kind of making up.
Yeah.
Or trying. Actually, the chili was, I like took it from a Pinterest recipe, and then I did this like cream of chicken and rice thing that I took from a Pinterest recipe. But then last night I made up like a Mexican taco casserole that I just kind of made up based on other recipes I've seen. So I'm not just like,
maybe I should come here for supper tonight. Olivia and I are both single women tonight.
Hers is away for fun and
it's like a work trip. They're going to a Minnesota Wild game. So.
Is that hockey?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Adam is on shift, so good thing this doesn't come out in real time. Creepers can go alone. Don't worry, you never know when they're gonna be.
My dogs are on full alert.
Oh, my dog too. Blue sounds vicious when the groceries got dropped off this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna wake up the children.
Did you guys go outside at all? Like how cold it was?
No.
It was like what, -40?
Yeah, it was bad. It was so cold. We turned up the heat in our house even. We never do that.
I was glad that I was gone.
Yeah.
But the only bad thing is like my skin was so dry when we left. Then I got burned and I came home and now I just feel like my skin is just
You're like lizard
so
all
dry.
dried up.
Lizard. Lizard.
Water.
Yeah, so I've been Cole literally like has been keeping a moisturizer like lotion with him like at work so that he can moisturize his forehead. Aww. It looked like leather on the plane. I felt so bad for him. But yeah, we survived. But anyway, I think our like main episode for today is just a little questions. We threw a questions tab on our Instagram. So we can answer some fun questions for you guys. It'll be a very random episode, probably.
Yeah, just a little chit-chatting. And in the meantime, you guys can think of what you would actually like us to talk about. You can.
We rely on your help.
Yeah.
I do have a few good ideas.
Yeah, we have some ideas. They just didn't make sense for right now.
Yeah. So, anywho's, shall we get started?
Yeah, do you want to?
Let's grab it. Yeah. Okay, what is something that you would tell your younger self?
It's kind of deep.
Oh, that's very deep. I mean, there's a lot of things I would tell my younger self.
Yeah.
Like, everything does come together for a reason. Like, it might really suck and hurt at the time, but God does work all things for good.
Yeah, for your good and His glory. I think I would tell myself, like, stop being so anxious. You're going to at least live to 31. Like... all the times that I thought, am I dying? Am I going to die? Like, stop and just live, okay?
I'm not typically like that, but I will say on the flight home with all the crap that we were having, I was like thinking about a water evacuation, and they were like, if you're wearing high heels, please remove them so they don't pop the big slide that goes out into the ocean. And I was like, I think I would rather die than lose this girl's wedding photos in the ocean. Like, I'm like, I just have to go down with my computer. Like, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to think about that. But then I also am like, okay, your chances of dying on a plane are actually pretty
except for lately with all the plane crashes, but those have been more like small /
these have been issues like at the airport. It's not even like randomly on flight, like it's middle of the flights.
It's like getting back in or something.
But no, I feel like there's so many times in life where things seem so huge and they seem like a massive problem, and it probably hurts at the time, but in the end it all works out.
I'd say look forward, just focus on the next thing and keeping your eyes centered on Christ, and it'll all. I
remember it was like at the very beginning of when Cole and I were dating. I think I've told you this before, but I had made this list, and the caption. I have so many random like notes on my phone, and the like title was things that are wrong in my life. And I listed so many things, and some of them were so dumb, but at the time it felt huge.
Yeah.
And I remember I found it like I don't know, it was maybe a year and a half, 2 years later, and I was reading them all, and I was just like so in awe of how God had worked in like my life and like
Yeah.
figured stuff out for me. And I'm like one of them was like my garage door opener is not working. Like some of them were not big things, you guys. And I was just like, I was so like in a tizzy about that. For no, because there was other things happening on top of it, but
so
it
like,
seemed
one more thing,
like it was
the straw
catastrophic.
that broke
Yeah.
the camel's back. My gosh, opener!
It was at that rental that I had, do you remember? And like it was really cold, and my Jeep had been going through this like weird battery thing where it wasn't working, and I was like, my life's over.
I do think it is important to write down like things like that, or like prayer requests, because then you can be like, oh my gosh, yeah, that
it's so
really
fun to
was
see
hard.
like,
or like that bugged me so much at that time, and look how God brought me through that, or like made me realize how silly that was.
I was like writing down, like when at Bible study, people always have prayer requests and just like writing them down, and it's really neat to see later.
Yeah, for our young adults group, I always write down the prayer requests so that I can look back and be like, hey, how's this going? And then it's like, oh, that, so we can be reminded that God is good.
God is good.
Yes. I also think we kind of talked about this at my Bible study group. We were talking about how it seems so hard when you just had one kid, and then you have two kids and you're like, oh, one kid was easy. And so it's so easy to be like, what you're going through right now is so hard. But then at some point in your life, you're going to look back and be like, that was easy. That was nothing, like college or high school or whatever it is. It's just really enjoy the moment that you're in, because it could just get harder.
It really could.
So encouraging.
I mean, it does. I think that like God gives you what you can handle too at the time.
With him.
Yeah. Who was weird. I was talking to someone, they were saying how like they had triplets, and I was just like,
I can't even imagine. Twins, I can't even imagine.
Twins, I can wrap my mind around.
More, yeah.
Triplets,
there's at least 2 of you.
I actually can't. You'd have to have like someone there full time helping you. I don't know if one mom, like if
especially
the dad goes back to work. Yeah, if the dad goes back to work, like I don't know how.
Age. Like, could you even breastfeed? You only have 2 boobs.
What if you run out of milk?
You would just, I'm assuming your body would just be like, one baby drains a boob and then it fills right back up for the, like, your body just, it's supply and demand. That's how breastfeeding
I bet
works,
they have to supplement a little bit, depending on like the woman and like how you produce.
She's gonna have someone there full time just to feed her, to make like switch out her water bottles for her, and like, can you even imagine?
If you're pregnant with triplets, we'll be praying for you.
You've got this.
Yeah, it'll be easy. Next you'll have quads, and you'll be like, oh, triplets are easy.
There's like I've seen random reels of like, there's like quad, like a mom support group or whatever, and they like get together, and I'm like, this many people had 4 babies.
I feel like with in vitro IVF, all that stuff,
I feel like it's
just
mostly
a lot more
that,
common.
right? Like it's not usually.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know how many, I've never been through it, so I can't really speak well to it. But one of my friends was telling me that her aunt had IVF and they implanted 8 at a time.
Whoa.
And I'm like,
just to make
you're
sure.
asking for, and each time she only had 1. And I was like, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, the odds
that only 1
took.
Kind of, survived. I mean, amazing that it did.
Yeah.
But I'm like, out of 8, you would think that you would have multiples.
Yeah, that's crazy. I also saw randomly this, because it was like getting ready for my engagement, even though I didn't know it was my engagement, whatever. And she's like with my triplet sister. And so then later there was a video where it was like her triplet brother. So I was like, I wonder how that, like, were they IVF babies or was it natural?
Yeah.
And it's 2 girls and a boy. And anyways, and they're kind of popular on at least Instagram, but yeah.
What was that show?
8+8.
I did watch that, but there was like just a not a reality show, and it was like
a
or was it twins and they adopted? Gosh, why can't I think of? It's like
it wasn't a reality show. It was like actors.
Yeah, why can't I think of? It's like a heavier girl.
Oh, I know
and her
what you're talking
brother,
about. This Is Us.
And then This Is Us. But they weren't biological triplets, were they? They like adopted him.
She was pregnant with triplets. And one
that's
died.
what it was.
And then that baby got left at the fire station and brought to the hospital, and they were like, "Let's take him." We were planned for 3 anyways.
Yes. That's so squirrel. Please don't mind me.
It fits what we're talking about.
Okay. Next question was, what workouts have you been doing lately?
Well, today I just walked.
Hey. That counts.
Yesterday I did pelvic floor and core stuff, but I have been doing Caroline Garvin it's on YouTube. Her like iron strength program, but each day I'll do one and I'm so sore the next day.
Was it last week you were like couldn't even hardly sit down?
Yes,
your
my
quads
legs
hurt
were
so bad.
so sore. It's good, and it's like 30 minutes. It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's just like it's tough.
And are they free just on YouTube?
Yeah. She has tons. She has like beginners, all this stuff. I've done her workouts for a long time, but I'm just getting back into doing them like postpartum because I was doing a lot of like core strengthening, pelvic floor, and like stuff. Adam had written me out workouts that I was doing, but now like I don't even want to be able to like have to think about it or look at my phone for it. I just want it to be on my TV timer and I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice for those days where you're like, I just got to get it done, and you just need dumbbells and a mat. So it's nice. It's effective. She's really fit, so it's encouraging.
I want to look like you.
Yeah. And she's had kids and she's fit, so it's like
nice.
Yeah.
I will say some like moms, you're like, holy, and then you see before and they were not fit before having kids, and then they're just like shredded after kids, and I'm like,
nothing motivates you to get
there's
healthy
hope
like
for me someday, maybe.
Having kids and like having a life you have to protect and take care of and want to be able to stay healthy for. So that's what I've been doing. What have you been doing?
Glad that you guys asked. I had been being really, really good about going to Pilates. I was going to reformer Pilates like 4 days a week, up until Brooke's wedding. Since then I've gone to like a few classes, and I just like go on my walking mat when I have time. I need to start doing something.
It's hard though when you're like, I just really want to get to editing, and I just
and I got used to like living in town, and it was a lot easier to go pop into a Pilates class, where now it's like living out of town. I'm like, oh, I either have to drive in specifically for one, or like make sure I stay in town long enough. And like, I know these are all just excuses, but.
Well, when Adam and I are at the lake, you can come use our home gym.
Yes. Adam, can you please write how to work out for me? I'll be right over.
Yeah. He'll just have it up on the screen for us. Like,
are you guys going to do like a garage home gym? Like that kind of a setup?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. We'll have like a squat rack and dumbbells and stuff.
Because you had all of that like in the garage, kind of, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was one squat rack that he had built, so this time it would be like an actual one.
Yeah.
So he's
That'll
been
be cool.
researching it a ton. So
fun, exciting times.
Yes, we'll have the lake gym. People can pay memberships and come.
The Mina Lake Association Gym.
Yes.
Memberships, $500 a month. Proceeds go to better fireworks every year. How much do we really need for fireworks, you guys? I want sidewalks around Mina. If anyone is listening and they live in Mina, I want sidewalks around Mina so that we don't have to worry about getting hit by drunk people coming home from the crossing. Just kidding. Well, not really. Anyway, moving on.
Midwest problems.
Yeah. And like dogs and kids, like you need a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Anyway, end of rant. Cole and I talk about this a lot. What's the last movie that you watched?
I watched The Wrong Paris, which is on Netflix, and it's Miranda Cosgrove. It was cute because it was making fun of like The Bachelor, whatever.
I did watch that. It was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was filmed well and like looked pretty, but
it was pretty.
Yeah, cheesy rom-com.
Gosh, I'm trying to think of what I watched on the plane. It was obviously. Oh, it had. Okay, I remember who it had in it. Sorry, guys. It had in like the Outer Banks girl, and then the guy was the guy off of like Archie.
KJ Appa.
Yeah, let me.
Was it? Oh, I know what you're talking about because I've seen previews for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
it was like filmed in Europe, and
is it like The Way Home, Long Way Around, something like that? I could be totally
I'm finding it. The Map That Leads to You.
Sort of.
It was close. Close enough.
The Map That Leads to You.
The Map That Leads to You. Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Was it sad?
A little, yes. Because, do you want me to spoil it or not?
I'm thinking does one of them die?
Well, he doesn't die, but he's dying.
Oh.
It was good. I always just watch movies on planes. I also watched The Devil Wears Prada, but slept through most of it.
Nice.
But no, that one was good. I like anything that's filmed in other countries.
Yeah.
She was sitting by, was it the Trevi Fountain? She was in Rome. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I've been there. Like I love seeing like places where it's like, oh, I don't know.
Have you ever watched Leap Year?
I have, but it's been so long ago.
I loved that movie, and I love it because it's like, Ireland and the
Ooh.
accents and everything. But
Maybe I need to rewatch it. It's been a long time.
It's an oldie, but it's a goodie, classic rom-com. And it's good for this
It's like a redhead in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Amy McAdams.
Oh yeah.
But this right around this time of year, so
Yeah.
it's perfect time to watch. I should watch it again. But
put it on our watch list.
Declan is the guy's name.
I clearly have not watched it in a long time because I don't even know if I could tell you like the
The
storyline.
premise. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, it's good.
I'll put it on while I'm editing maybe this week.
Yeah, there you go. So it used to be my favorite movie. Yeah, that's good. I also watched People We Meet on Vacation.
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
It's cute. It was a little different from the book, but not much.
I was gonna ask you like what was different and what was the same. I liked it as I don't know.
It's still, there was something in it that I was like, oh, wow. The main couple that's getting married.
Were they gay in the book?
Yeah.
Oh, they were. Okay. So they didn't change that.
No.
Yeah,
I didn't remember it being in Spain, but that is what it was. There was just a lot that it was so long ago that I read it, essentially. But
have you seen those TikToks where it's like that one girl, it's Almafi Jets, and it's McKenna is like this one client that they have. Almafi Jets is like a private jet company.
Okay.
And she'll call in and she'll be like, I'm in school in Barcelona and I need to get to like wherever she's going, the Maldives or wherever. And he's like, do you mean Barcelona? And she's like, no, you idiot. I live here and I know how they say the name. It's Barcelona. And they like, it's so many times. I don't know. It's Mafi Jats on TikTok. Colin, go watch him. They're funny. It's just crazy like how some people live. It's wild to me.
Yeah, they have no concept of
okay, biggest winter pet peeve.
ice.
Because we live in the Midwest.
Negative temperatures. Not being able to leave my house.
Those are all valid pet peeves.
Dry skin, dry lips.
Mine is literally just static.
Oh, I've been shocking the kids a lot lately, and especially because Grant loves to tear apart the couch and pull all the cushions down, and then that's like creates more static, and I feel horrible. But
I get into my blanket and like I just like touch anything and I'm like stick, like just, or like I go to pet my dogs, same thing, and it's like I shock them. I'm like, I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't mean to shock you.
Yeah, that is static is.
So try to be optimistic.
What's something
the
we
mosquitoes
like about
aren't here.
winter? Yeah, no bugs. No bugs.
Although I swear I still will find those little like Asian beetles.
We still find ladybugs.
And yeah, or is that what they are? Like the little ladybugs? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then like randomly there will be a mosquito in my bathroom. And I'm like, where are you coming from?
How have you been living in here?
Yeah. Die, you son of Satan.
Yeah, seriously.
Ugh. Anyway,
gross.
I just really despise mosquitoes. So thankful that they're pretty much gone this time of year.
Yes.
The last book that you read.
I read The Bodyguard. I listened to it, but that counts. It was cute. I heard that it was getting made into a movie, so I got it off of Libby, which is the library app or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And listened to it. It was cute. There were
Maybe
a couple things.
I should start listening to books.
It's way
I'm
easier,
not a reader.
and I can like wash the dishes, take a shower, fold the laundry, switch the whatever, walk on my treadmill, workout, whatever, while I'm listening to it. So I listen to way more than I can like sit and read and I feel super unproductive.
Right.
I get like I enjoy the sitting and reading too, but
if you have stuff to
so
do,
much
it's nice
easier.
to like multitask. Yeah.
And Libby makes it easy because it's free.
Since I'm not a book reader, the like literal only book I read is the Bible.
I was gonna say Bible.
So I'm doing a Bible study right now at church with like my women's group, and we're doing a Proverbs Bible study.
Oh,
so
nice.
we've been reading Proverbs. It's been good. I've enjoyed it so far. It's like a bunch of ladies all together who are like doing the study. I know like Jen Wilkin is one of them, but then there's like a bunch of them and they all cover like certain chapters then.
Nice. Do you guys watch it on like right now?
Yeah. So we watch it and then it just has like the book that you do through the week and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Like current food fixation. Qdoba's been slapping lately. I hadn't eaten there in like quite a while, and in the last like 2 months I've eaten there more often just because we've been driving and had to like stop somewhere to eat.
It's like a healthier.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I kind of forgot. Well, when I was doing Whole30,
you can.
I couldn't eat it. I mean, okay, I could go get lettuce, meat, guac and salsa was like pretty much all I could put on it.
Yeah.
That's Whole30.
Yeah. You're like, give me all the meats. Except for some of them probably aren't gluten-free or Whole30.
No.
So.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, anything like homey, like
comforting.
Yeah,
warm.
comfort food, warm food this time of year is just where it's at.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, well, first of all, when we're talking about keto, but did you see that somebody drove through the window there?
Yes.
So crazy.
The funny
thing, forcefully. Like, how did they not? Because if they did that, the sidewalk is built up there quite a bit. How did they not fill that bump and then be like, oh, I'm going the wrong direction?
Like, also, like, you have to put your car into reverse and just
floor it.
Were you just planning on like reversing yourself all the way to the Walmart parking lot? Like through where were you going that you had to go that forceful and then you put it in drive instead?
I'm like, were you
under some type of influence? Yeah.
The other thing, one of the guys who goes to our church, he does insurance and stuff. He's like, half the time those people are elderly, and I was like, look at the car. This is not an elderly person's
a Jeep
car.
Gladiator, wasn't it?
I was like, this is like an older person couldn't even get in this car. He's like, oh.
Yeah. I'm curious because a couple years ago, that guy went through Domino's.
Yeah.
And that was like, I can't remember what happened, but he was like going through the intersection and like didn't realize, I don't know. But later they found out he had like surgery a few days prior and he was on like very high painkillers.
Oh, geez.
And it's like, why were you driving?
Just, you're lucky nobody got hurt. I'm assuming anyways.
Yeah. Also, my other food fixation was the grilled cheeses that I had.
That's what I
with Olivia's sourdough. And I went and got like raw cheese from Natural Abundance. And it was so good.
Yeah.
It was like, I cut them and they were like thick.
They are so hard to melt.
These things took like 8 minutes each side just to like melt the cheese. And I was like, I'm getting so hungry. And I'm like waiting to flip it. But yeah, those were fantastic.
That's actually my plan for dinner tonight is that and tomato soup because you've talked about it. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to order that.
I'm actually
the last
coming
time
over.
The last time Adam was on shift, I was like, oh, I'm going to. And then it was the soup I wanted was not in stock. And I have to have a specific one because the other ones are filled with garbage.
I really like the, is it Pacifica?
That's what I got.
Yeah, that's like so good. It's so creamy and
it looks
delicious.
Really good.
That's what we had.
Yeah, so I'm having that tonight because, sourdough grilled cheese is just so good. Sourdough sandwiches, that's kind of what Adam and I have been doing recently. And it's just
that was actually delicious. You could set up a grilled cheese and tomato soup stand at the fair and make bank. There is like bougie, was it in New York this year? Like when they have their little village setups around Christmas with like all the food vendors. That was one of them. It was like just a cup of tomato soup with this like big grilled cheese on top and it looked so good.
I can see it. That's like a comfort, like it probably would do better in colder
that's true
weather.
Actually, maybe not the fair, take that back, but just in general, like
a Christmas fair.
Oh, so good.
A wintertime food truck.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
okay, something that made you happy today. Why am I yawning?
Tired. Still catching up from getting
home. We got home at like 4 a.m. because our flight got in. Sorry, we'll come back to this question. I have a rant. So we got into Fargo and our flight was like 20 minutes early ahead of time. We must have had a tailwind or something. And the pilot gets on and he's like, I'm really sorry. The gate people weren't ready for us. So it's going to be a minute. And I'm like, they knew we were on our way. You can track a freaking plane. Like when we are tracking 20 minutes ahead of time, why are you not ready for us? It's midnight. Like you have nothing better to do. You're staying to like be here for this flight.
Like what do you mean? Like when I worked at the airport here, we would be, first of all, you get there early and we're waiting for a plane to come in. We're completely ready. We're standing out there like, oh, plane's in sight, before it's even touched the ground. We're getting ready. What do you mean? I know that's a small airport, but
right. But Fargo's not a big airport. No. We were the only plane coming in. I can guarantee that after that midnight flight was deboarded, that people went home for the night. I don't think they stay open. Like,
no. And when I worked at the airport, the same thing. Like at the nighttime or whatever, we're getting people their bags. We're going in. We're checking if anybody stayed there because
and you're out
missing. And then we're locking up. We're out. Whatever.
Anyway. Irritated.
Yeah, that's super annoying.
Okay, but moving on from that, what's something that made you happy today?
Grant being helpful with Ellen. So he's actually been really helpful lately, but he's also been
He's
a really,
always very
a
sweet.
tattletale too. But
Oh, no.
but because sometimes it pays off. Like the other day, he was like, "Mommy, come see what Ellen put in her mouth," and I went and she had something in her mouth. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much for telling me." And so then it's like, "Mommy, Ellen's doing mommy."
Yeah, he felt like it was a reward for
Yeah.
like tattling, kind of.
So today he said it. He was like, "Mommy, look what's in Ellen's mouth." And I was like, "Oh, can you get it from her?" It was a piece of like our weaved basket. And he was like, tried to get it from her because she just kind of had it in her hand and put it in her mouth. And he was like, "Oh, it's yucky." And I was like, "Here, take this tissue." And he like took the tissue and went and like grabbed it. And then he said, "I got it." And he was bringing it to me. I was like, "You can just go throw it away." He said, "Oh, okay." And ran and threw it away from me. And I was like, "Thank you so much."
You're like, he's reaching the age of helpfulness.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah, it's been really cute. He's also been very cute. We've started making him like ask, instead of just being like, "I want chips," or like we're like, "No, how do you properly ask, Mommy, may I have chips, please?"
Oh,
or like
cute.
when we're done with dinner, he has to ask to be excused. So he's like, "Daddy, may I be excused, please?" And like just teaching him
That's so
proper manners,
cute.
essentially.
I
But
kind of forgot about that as a kid. I think my parents, I remember when we were little, they kind of established it. And we always like ate supper around a table. So
Yep,
it was like,
same.
but it was usually like we were done eating and my mom, like it was more like, okay, if you clear your plate and you're done eating, like you can just kind of get up and go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so cute.
Yeah, we used to have to be like, if other people were still eating, conversation was still going, and you wanted to leave, you would have to be like, "Is it okay if I'm excused?"
Yeah.
Like, and then it was like, yeah, you can go. Or no, you need to stay because we need to talk about this or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find
That's
myself
fun.
establishing those own things with my kids. But yes, I loved our family dinners like that. Anyways, okay, what's
It's something you definitely like don't, like had you not had it, you take for
Yeah.
granted
Yes.
that was like something that you got to do.
Yes.
Well, I'm still very thankful for a heated garage. That
Oh,
actually makes me so happy. Like when I leave to
That your car's not
come into town
freezing.
and my car isn't frozen, my things inside of it aren't ice cubes. Like so
That is
thankful
so
for
nice.
that, especially where we live. Like bless.
Mm-hmm.
Even it's only 45 degrees in there. We don't keep it warm because obviously
But still,
it's like
things aren't frozen and your car will warm up quicker.
Yeah.
It's not covered in snow or ice.
exactly.
That's super
So very happy for that. I was thinking about that. Just like I was like, "Ugh, I'm just so happy that we got this all finished
nice. Yeah.
and done."
That's super nice. It's paying off.
Yes.
Yes, I look forward to being able to park my car in a garage.
Mhm. It's amazing.
Yes.
And then once you have it, if you have to go back without it, it's like that's what was terrible. It was like in town I had it, and then for like a few months we didn't, and I was like, I need it back.
Oh man,
But
no,
yes.
I'm yawning too.
Yeah,
It's contagious. Sorry
It
if all
is.
of you guys yawned. If you're
Yeah.
watching on YouTube.
watching on YouTube, just start yawning.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all the questions that we had for today. Thanks for writing in, you guys. We'll probably every once in a while do them. It's always fun. If you're not
Yeah.
following us on Instagram, you should be because we do post some like extra kind of behind the scenes story stuff.
Yeah.
I know like the last
Polls.
episode we did, some polls, some fun stuff. So
And also our posts, like we posted pictures from Ellen's birth story and then from JC's wedding. So for the last couple episodes,
it was
you can see
fun
those
going
things.
through like some of those. Like I hadn't really looked through a lot
Yeah.
of them.
It was so pretty. It did make me hungry though. Same as just listening to you retell the day. I was like, oh, that food was so good.
I do love some good food.
Yes.
Maybe I'll make pancakes for supper tonight.
It's a good idea. It's classic. Grant's
Uh-huh.
favorite.
I do love a good pancake moment.
I made sourdough pancakes with like
Ooh.
the sourdough discard, and Grant ate them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It made a lot, so we had like leftovers or whatever, but he just kept asking for pancakes.
Well, and like the muffins too.
Yeah, the
he's just
sourdough
a big
muffins I
carb
made.
boy, which I can't judge. I also
No,
do love
he
some
is.
carbs.
He does love. Does love
I was on the phone
carbs.
with Olivia the other day, and I just hear Grant, "More muffins, muffins."
Yeah, that's how I got him to come downstairs this morning. I was like, well, to get out of bed and go potty. Because I was like, you need to go potty. He's like, no, I don't want to. And I was like, yeah, we'll go potty and then we'll go downstairs and have muffins. Muffins! And he got out of bed and went, like, move out of the way.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
And they're healthy. They're good muffins.
Yeah.
So.
I always think of like the sourdough lady who like has her like big bowl and she like sat down. She's like, "We're making bagels today," and then she like cuts it and she's like, "And it's sourdough, so it's gut healthy."
You're like minusculely, but yes.
Oh, I'm
no.
so jealous. It made me think of Lakin's lemon tree is
Oh,
like
yeah, I
in
saw
full bloom
her
right now.
TikTok about it. like, what does she do with all those limbs?
I know they freeze a ton.
Yeah, they look so pretty though too.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I
Also her pool
want them.
and her weather.
I know.
All the things.
I'm going to be there in March, so hopefully it's like nice when I'm there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes. Okay, well guys, thank you so much for listening today. Please leave us a review, give us some stars, and let us know in the comments if there was something you found funny or would like to see in a next episode.
Yeah, you can answer any of the questions in the comments as well if you had a different answer from us.
Be a keyboard warrior.
Yes.
We'll be there for you.
We love them. We love them. Also, not a few stars. Not some stars.
Oh, yeah.
All the stars.
All the
Leave
stars.
us 5 stars.
Olivia will cry herself to sleep tonight if she doesn't get 5 stars.
Yeah, I need 5 stars. It's my
Actually, I'm also
validation.
very validated by stars.
It's
I
like a
think I've
gold
told the story
star.
like one time I had a not 5-star review on my photography page,
Like,
and
reach out to the person, like, but why?
it almost ruined me.
Like, wait, what'd I do? People please their core.
Yeah. So thanks for listening, guys. We'll be back next week. Bye.
Bye.